Some migrant families say they're being evicted from Chicago shelters, even though there's plenty of room for them there.
The city is executing its 60-day shelter stay policy, offering to reprocess any asylum seekers who wanted to re-enter the shelter system.
Here's a look at the numbers. The city says 970 migrants were evicted from shelters because of the 60-day policy. Of those people, 554 returned to the landing zone to be reprocessed, and 536 then re-entered the shelter system.
CBS 2's Sabrina Franza live for us at the landing zone tonight. Sabrina?
Joe, Erica, families are being asked to come back here to the city's landing zone to reapply and re-enter the shelter system should they so choose. But some families that we've spoken to said they would rather risk homelessness or going out on the street because they don't trust the city to do the right thing.
Casi todos los días lloro.
Rosa, who asked we shield her identity, has been in the Halstead shelter for months.
Pero bueno, ya estamos aquí.
Now she, her husband, and her son are looking for an apartment because they were evicted from the Halstead shelter and placed into another one they say an hour and a half away.
De 5 añitos.
Her son is 5 and goes to school nearby. In January, Mayor Johnson said,
"We want to give every person and every single family that has come to our city enough time to process their work authorization, find housing, start a new life in our great city."
Sí, pero entonces para hacer...
Migrants like Rosa, though, are still waiting for work authorization.
When we have a mayor who talks about investing in people while actually evicting people, it just doesn't add up.
Alderman Andre Vasquez is the chair of the Committee on Immigrant, Migrant, and Refugee Rights.
The part that to me is puzzling is the governor, the mayor, and the Cook County Board President had an agreement on 15,000 beds throughout the end of the year, or at least even till the DNC.
Right now, the city says about 6,700 migrants are living in the city or state-run shelters. Volunteers like Maria Perez are working to make sure the people still there know what to do if they're evicted next.
This is your only option. They don't have any other options, or they're going to be put out on the street.
Cities like Denver and New York have their own shelter stay policies. Here in Chicago, though, the city has delayed specifically the deadline for families with school-aged children because they wanted them to finish out the school year. Now they've started to receive those notices. Anyone that chooses to enter the shelter system for the first time will receive a notice within 60 days after entering. We're live at the city's landing zone. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.
Thanks, Sabrina.